This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the New York Knicks. Porzingis. It's good on the putback.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
It's good. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Over in the corner, Doncic drills the three-pointer.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
To the right side. Here's Cox. Back to Maggette. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Cox. And Shaq sends it back.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And stolen by Wagner. Right side, Jordan. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Eddie Jones.
On the basket by Jones.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Jordan. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to O'Neal. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 3. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Earlier, I spoke with Stephen Silas. The question is always, how do you contain Giannis Antetokounmpo? The coach said, now that he's hitting the face-up jumper with more consistency, there isn't much left to take away. So we're going to try to make him work hard at the other end. That's what a lot of coaches say, guys, and they don't succeed very well. We'll see if they can do it tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Porzingis from the arc. And Maggette pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 5. Inside. New Orleans moving it around. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Jordan. And it's denied. Jones, no one around him.
Eddie
Good,
Jones.
and the assist goes to Giannis. Jones has got 5.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
The Rockets again can't hit.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Jordan. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go with the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Rockets trailed by 4. Doncic outside. To the paint. Outside for Jordan. There's a screen by Collins. And that one comes up a bit short. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
And the rejection by Giannis. Out to Porzingis.
New Orleans foul.
Houston making a switch.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:22 left in the first.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Down low. Knocked away. Stolen by Maggette. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. The drive by Jordan. Back to Wagner. Here's Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Screen by Giannis. Driving in. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff. The perennial MVP candidate continues to thrive. It's Giannis's work ethic that has separated him from most.
Now here's Jordan. Drives to the hoop. That's tipped.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo.
Get loud for your Club C Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And here is Hampton. And he drives in. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pass to Jordan. Screen by Porzingis. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
And Porter, here we go. Here's Wiseman. No good on the shot. And it's Houston the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Here's Shaq. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Doncic with the steal. Right wing. Pass to O'Neal. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. To the middle. Out to Doncic. And a wide open look for Jordan. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the quick three. The Rockets trail. O'Neal up top. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. A lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And the basket by Hampton.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Jordan. And they get it back. Doncic outside. There's a screen by Collins. Out to Doncic. Clock at 4. Here's Jordan. And that one's on target from the wing. Jordan's got 9.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Pulls up for 3. And Michael Jordan with the 3. Jordan's got 10 points in the quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
The Pelicans trail. Simons from outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The drive by Doncic. O'Neal. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Porter. Will it go? The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
Porter in the corner. Pass to Hampton. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
His first personal foul.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line,
first free throw is good.
R.J. Hampton at the line for 3.
That one is no good. And he nails the third.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Pass to Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And so here is New Orleans. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Back to Wagner. Launches it. A shot off that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Outside Collins. To the inside. Here's Primo. And Wiseman sends it back.
Feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Out to the right wing. Here's Faulkner. Another miss by Houston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Hartenstein. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Rockets ball. Checking in for the Pelicans.
So it's the Rockets now. It's a 3-point game. A three-pointer off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's a close game here in Houston. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Grimes. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Cox. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You keep giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. They grabbed their own miss. And not going to let him get that easy dunk. Defense stopping the easy two, but a foul called and a trip to the free throw line instead. New Orleans getting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Rockets trail by 5. They double him with Giannis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Pelicans ball.
New Orleans leading by 5. Here is Cunningham. Outside, Jones. And again, New Orleans has no luck. It's tipped. Porzingis with the ball. Jones covering. And here's Green outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Inside. Here's Giannis.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And the Pelicans making a change here. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Down low. Here's Collins. Out to Porzingis. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that one's good by Maggette.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here's Maggette. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Pelicans have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their number one issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Outside Jordan. Shaq with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the lane. Shaq's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Out of bounds.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Both good from the line that time. Pelicans leading by 8. Now, here's Hampton. He has 5. Here he goes. And the dunk by Hampton.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Pass to Jordan. Shaq with the screen. Goes up on the wing. Tries again. Out to Doncic. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball. Substitution for your Rockets, John Collins.
1:31 left in the third. Here's Hampton. Off target with his 3. Rockets trailed by 10. O'Neal inside. Jordan, he's open. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Assisted by...
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. It's stolen by Wiseman. To the middle. Here's Hampton. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Pass to Ballmore. Porter looking it over. Goes up again. Ballmore's shot is off. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal. Porter with a block.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan. Able to swat that one away.
Pelicans ball. Coming on the floor for your Rockets.
19 seconds left in the third. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiseman's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. Pass to Green. Another miss by Houston. 2 on the clock. 1 second left.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for New Orleans, James Wiseman.
And both free throws good for Wiseman. And so it's New Orleans sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now Giannis driving to the basket. Back to Maggette. Here's the three. That shot off. And the Rockets take it the other way. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that.
To the paint. And it's Green missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Oh, sir. Collins sending that one away.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Rockets trailed by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Jordan, and he gets it to go from the high post.
And just beautiful form on MJ's jumper. A part of the game he polishes more and more every year.
Maggette outside. Pass to Cunningham. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pelicans lead by 17. There's the pick. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Pelican substitution.
Outside Jordan. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Pelicans leading by 19 points. Pass to Wiseman. Knocked loose. Here's Simons. Back to Wiseman. New Orleans moving it around. He gets that one.
Michael Porter Jr.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game and how it's been going for the Pelicans.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Second team.
Slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his third.
And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Simons. Now Wiseman. The three. Drops in the tray.
James Wiseman.
Wiseman's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Hampton.
2 minutes.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Simons. He's looking for Maggette and finds him. Tries yet again.
The assist.
And the layup is good.
Anthony Simons.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's New Orleans with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Here's Jordan. He drains the quick shot. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Pass to Maggette. And the layup is good.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Wiseman with the bucket.
James Wiseman.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Screen by Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2-second personal foul.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right.
America, too many real, not enough soldiers.